Hi guys, I'd like to talk to you about veganism. Over the last few years, a lot of people have started doing Veganuary to only eat a vegan diet in January at least, and then some people continue this on. The reason people do this is for various reasons. There's the argument that it could be healthy for you. Removing sort of processed meat from your diet has been found to be a much healthier decision. Also, there's ethical and ecological reasons for choosing to go vegan. But I just want to talk about whether you should stay vegan after you finish your January Veganuary. You may feel amazing in the first month or so, week to a month, because you've probably increased some fiber in your diet, and that's going to be good for gut bacteria levels, and it's probably going to help you with your digestion. You might find after a couple of weeks that your digestion starts to change a bit, may change for the better, may change for the worse with more fiber in your diet, so you might need to monitor that. But after the first month or so, you're likely to start to end up with a few deficiencies in your diet, which is probably not going to bode well for your health. Initially, you might start to not have enough iodine in your diet, which could potentially lead to some thyroid hormone problems. When you first go vegan, people often report that their energy levels are up, and this is because of the change in the thyroid hormones. And the thyroid actually starts working a bit harder and producing more energy, but then it becomes a little bit depleted, and that's when you end up with low energy levels. This is you're probably going to possibly end up with low energy levels too for after about 6 to 12 months if you end up being a vitamin B12 deficient. So that's another reason why you should think about whether you want to maintain a vegan diet past January. Also, you likely, particularly in the winter months, if you're going in the northern hemisphere, January is a winter, and we don't really get that much sun exposure throughout the winter, particularly in the northern hemisphere. It's actually been recommended that most people, particularly those from Afro-Caribbean cultures, supplement with vitamin D in the winter months because the sun levels are that low. However, if you're eating a vegan diet, you can get a little bit of vitamin D from animal products. So if you're eating a vegan diet, you're more likely to be even lower in vitamin D, and that alongside less calcium in your diet in a vegan diet, it could contribute to some bone health problems. Vegans have actually been shown to suffer fractures more often than those who eat meat because of these, when they fall, because of these bone health problems. But also, vitamin D is very, very important in a lot of different, there's about, I think, at least 2,000 processes. Vitamin D is actually a hormone, and it's involved in about 2,000 different processes or more in the body, and it's been found to be anti-aging. And vitamin D is very, very important for a lot of different things. So that's the thing. Certainly, if you're a vegan, you want to make sure you're getting plenty of sun exposure, and maybe even consider supplementing with vitamin D. Okay, so they're the reasons why you might want not to maintain a vegan diet beyond January. On touching on supplements, a lot of those plant-based supplements, if you are to continue taking the vegan diet and therefore only taking plant-based supplements, a lot of them, for example, the omega-3s, which are very important, they're actually lower bioavailability. So plant-based supplements tend to also be less effective than animal-based supplements. So there's some things to think about. I reckon giving Veganuary a go is worthwhile. You'll probably benefit in the short term. It's always good to challenge yourself, but probably longer term, you want to try to incorporate some animal products in your diet to maintain your health. All right, speak to you soon.